Good morning, everyone. We're going to get the event going now. There'll be more time for networking at the end. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mark Zeff, and I am the Economic Development Coordinator for the town of Westborough. I'm so happy that we're able to bring this group here together today and celebrate our business community. Before we begin, I want to thank our event sponsors and hosts. First, I want to start with Yusra Venues. If anyone hasn't been here before, this is a beautiful venue for the town of Westborough. It's been here a little over a year and a half to almost 2 years now, and they offer venues for weddings, corporate events, and everything here. If anyone's interested in hosting any of their corporate events here, they can obviously reach out to Afran and his team here. And they have a beautiful venue with great equipment, and it's a great place to be. Also, I would like to thank Avidia Bank, Christine McShane Creative, the Community Advocate newspaper, Curry Printing, Keller and Sadowski, Middlesex Bank, Bowden Construction, Biotech Attorneys, Tutnuck Books at the Westborough Shopping Center, and of course, Westborough TV. Thank you all for making this event possible. Now I will hand it over to Todd Alexander, the chairman of the Economic Development Committee, to kick off this event. Todd?
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Westborough Economic Development Committee, I'd like to welcome you to our 9th annual Year in Review Awards celebration. My name is Todd Alexander, chairman of the Westborough EDC, and I'm an executive vice president at Kelleher and Sadowski. The Westborough EDC is composed of local business leaders and municipal staff that work together to help Westborough meet the growing needs of our business community with the goal of increasing the commercial tax base. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to introduce each of the EDC members to you. Sandra Coker is the vice chairperson and president and owner of Human Power Solutions. David Bagden is a member at large and the publisher of the Community Advocate. Karen Henderson is a member at large and general manager of Westborough TV. Jennifer Gingras is town planner. Sean Keogh is a select board's representative. Christy Williams is the town manager. Fred Leonardo is the community development director. And we have a few members who couldn't be present here today, and they are Holly Kenny, who is a member at large and owner of LCK Glassworks, Mark Verreau, who is a member at large and chief investment officer of Caruth Capital, and Scott Raley, who is a member at large and plant manager at Interplas. Each of these individuals volunteers their time to make Westborough a better place to do business. And I couldn't be more thankful to work with such a fantastic group. One of the successful ways the EDC committee supports our local businesses is through our small business grant program, which is designed to aid businesses in their growth initiatives and stimulate investment in underutilized commercial spaces. This program offers grants covering approved project costs up to a maximum of $5,000. Last year alone, we were proud to allocate over $40,000 in funding to 14 businesses. These grants have supported various projects, including restaurant expansions, the creation of outdoor seating, and new signage, all of which bolster economic growth and enhance Westborough's commercial appeal. For those of you who have never attended, the EDC typically holds this event every year to bring folks together to celebrate a handful of Westborough businesses and recognize them for their outstanding economic contributions to our community. Our goal is to say a resounding thank you to our businesses for being the engine of our local economy and to create the opportunity for them to engage with some of our state, local, and regional partners. We are very privileged to have a room full of local business leaders and elected officials here to celebrate Westborough's recent achievements. We're thankful for all the work that our elected officials do on behalf of this community. And we are especially grateful to the Undersecretary, Ashley Stolba, who is a leader in Executive Office of Economic Development and has joined us today to deliver the keynote address, and who I will be introducing in a few minutes. Thank you, Undersecretary Stolba, for your commitment to our community and for all the great work that you do with the administration. Westborough is also very fortunate to have a dedicated and active state delegation, and we are grateful to have Senator Moore joining us this morning. Thank you, Senator Moore, for all your hard work in the legislature and for your support today. Finally, I'd like to thank the Westborough Select Board for its leadership in making Westborough a great place to do business. We're fortunate to have a few members of the Select Board here today, and I'd like to take a moment to thank Shelby Marshall, Sean Keogh, and I'm not sure, I think that's it. Am I missing anyone? I think that's it. So thank you both for all your work for our community. And before we begin our program, I'd like to take another moment to thank the sponsors who have made this event possible. Again, a special thank you to Avidia Bank, Christine McShane Creative, Community Advocate Newspaper, Curry Printing, Kelleher and Sadowski, Middlesex Savings Bank, Bowden Construction, Bowditch and Dewey, Tatnick Books at the Westborough Shopping Center, and Westborough TV. As you will hear repeatedly throughout the program today, it's a fabulous time to do business in Westborough. We're fortunate to have great transportation assets, high quality of life, and leaders that are responsive to the needs of our economy. We're even more fortunate to be located in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, a state with an incredibly strong economy and a leadership team that works together to make things happen. Accordingly, I'm pleased to introduce our keynote speaker and a key leader in economic development across the state, Undersecretary Ashley Stolba. As Undersecretary of Economic Foundations for the Haley Driscoll administration, Ashley serves to advance the Commonwealth's missions to foster foundational economic opportunities for residents and communities across Massachusetts. She leads a team that manages numerous community grant programs spanning state agencies and quasi-public organizations, and awarding funds for public infrastructure projects, local capacity building, and planning for future growth. Prior to joining the Executive Office of Economic Development, Ashley held roles at the Harvard Alston Land Company, the Massachusetts Port Authority, the Massachusetts Association of Realtors, and in the Massachusetts State Legislature. A native of Mashpee, Mass., she's a graduate of the University of Miami and Suffolk University Law School. We're very fortunate to have her in Governor Healy's cabinet, and even more fortunate to have her here with us today. Please join me in welcoming Undersecretary Ashley Stolba to the podium.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so thrilled to be here in Westborough. I was actually here with the governor and Secretary Howe last week visiting Ascend Elements right down the road. So I'm very excited to be here 2 weeks in a row. So for those of you I don't know, which I think I know actually many of you, I talk about Team Massachusetts all the time. I see Pete Abary here. We always say that he kind of coined this term. But we really are so proud of being on Team Massachusetts. And when I look out into this crowd and I was reading all the attendees and the awardees, this really is Team Massachusetts. You're joined by Senator Moore, I'm so grateful that you're here this morning. As I said, we have Pete Abare, Kevin Kuros from MOBD is here, the Select Board is here, the EDC Committee is here. Mark, you did such an amazing job putting together this event. So we really are so grateful. I was so thrilled reading through the award recipients. So I just want to see who you are, because I didn't get a chance to chat with you earlier, but Julio's Liquor Store, where are you? So cool that you've been in business for 50 years and you were voted one of the top 17 liquor stores in America. The next one in Brooklyn, next closest one in Brooklyn, which is awesome. So if it wasn't so early in the morning, I would probably stop there after this, but I guess it's a little too early. The week that I was like, ooh, that's nice. The community advocate, where are you? Thank you so much for what you do. I am a strong believer in local news. I read the local newspaper every single morning, so thank you so much for all that you do. And Westborough Swim and Tennis. Awesome. Thank you so much for keeping our residents healthy. And Milk Street Gas and Auto, a relatively new business. Oh, the one next to the cool suit. Awesome. Yeah. We were just chatting about her awesome outfit. A relatively new business that we're so happy to have you here. And then finally, Grossman Development, redoing Bay State. Awesome, thank you so much. So that as I said, when I was reading through this list of awardees, like, this is exactly the kind of businesses that we are trying to promote and stay here in Massachusetts. And we are really just so proud of all the work that you're doing right here in Westborough. So we know that you guys have a lot of choices. You can choose to live here. If COVID taught us anything, it's that not everyone has to be living here, right here in Massachusetts, right here in the town in which you work. You have choices as to where to start your business, where to keep your business, where to grow your business. And we really are just so grateful that you're choosing Massachusetts to do that, and right here in Westborough. We also know that we are not perfect. I have to say, I usually complain about transportation, but my drive out here was like amazing. I left myself an hour and a half to get here, and I actually got here in 37 minutes with no traffic. So I was very proud. So I'll be telling people back there, like, Westborough was not that far away. We also know that housing is a huge problem, right? There are things, we don't have the best weather, although today is really beautiful. So we know that there's challenges that we're trying to face. So I'm just going to outline one thing that we've been doing for the past year and a half, really since the Healy-Driscoll administration began. So our state legislature, thank you, Senator Moore, requires that every 4 years our office does an economic development planning process. I believe a lot of you were actually included in this process, so thank you for all of your contributions. But what the governor and lieutenant governor and the secretary said, they said, look, if we're going to do this and we're required to do this, let's make this thing awesome. And I think we did. So we toured the state, we did 9 regional sessions, over 1,300 residents participated in this, and we got feedback from each and every one of them. So we did a year-long process talking to residents, talking to businesses, talking to stakeholders, talking to legislators, and we also had an economic development planning council that really kind of summarized everything that we heard. So as a result of that, we did an economic development plan. The plan is called Leading Future Generations. It's 66 pages. It's on our website. You can go read it tonight or this weekend if you're extremely bored. But it really captured all of the feedback that we heard, and I hope is consistent with what you're experiencing too. So we broke it up into 3 different buckets: fundamentals, talent, and sector. So fundamentals, it'll come as no surprise to any of you that at every single regional session that we went to, everybody was talking about transportation and housing. Huge, huge, huge issues that, luckily for us, we do not oversee in the Executive Office of Economic Development. So what we did is we dedicated an entire chapter to transportation, and we gave it to Secretary Monica Tibbetts-Nutt, and she wrote that chapter. We gave an entire chapter to the Secretary of Housing at Augustus, and they wrote the entire chapter of that plan. And then we took the rest of the plan. As a result of that, we're thrilled. There have been 2 bills that have been filed. Right now, there's a $4 billion housing bond bill that's currently with the state legislature now. There's a lot in that bill, but the goal of it is to produce more housing and to make housing more affordable. So we look forward to working with our colleagues in the state legislature to get that passed. And then as it relates to economic development, we filed a $3.5 billion economic development bond bill that we are thrilled about. So in the same buckets of fundamentals, talent, and sectors, fundamentals, I know Westborough is no stranger to MassWorks and the infrastructure programs that our office does. So we seek to reauthorize MassWorks and the other community grant programs that we support. In terms of sectors, in terms of talent, we want to be sure that our residents are staying here in Massachusetts. We are very excited that people choose here to come to go to school. We're very excited when people stay here to go to school. We also love when people don't want to go to college. Like, that's okay too. How do we keep residents here working here in Massachusetts? And I'm seeing nodding heads. We know that not all of our jobs require a college degree. So how are we thinking about that differently? So we've included things in our bill and also alongside our bill in the operating budget to support all of our residents and our employers to keep employees right here in Massachusetts. And then in terms of sectors, one thing that we are already a leader in is life sciences. We are the world leader. 14 years ago, former Governor Deval Patrick worked very closely with the state legislature to authorize and create the Mass Life Science Center. Because of that investment, which we really truly believe it was an investment, we are now the life sciences leader in the US. We want to do the same thing as it relates to climate tech. As I said, I was at Ascend Elements last week. I know their award recipient last year. We are so thrilled to continue to support climate tech. And climate tech, unlike, there's a lot of similarities and a lot of dissimilarities between life sciences and climate tech. One of the things that we are most excited about climate tech, not only are we helping to save the planet, but also these are real jobs. These are creating real jobs that, again, do not necessarily require a college degree, that we can support all across the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So we have $1 billion to reauthorize the Mass Life Science Center, but also $1 billion to authorize climate tech. We're also leaning into AI and advanced manufacturing and robotics. So there's a ton of stuff in there in the Economic Development Bill, which I hope will positively impact you. I'll also mention two other things that we're doing alongside the Economic Development Bill. I think many of your businesses, thanks to Pete and Kevin at MOBD, have been recipients of our EDC tax program and worked very closely with the Mass Office of Business Development. We're doing things to make it a little bit easier. Kevin and his team, you guys are working so hard with these applications. Yes, you are. With these applications and time. How do we make this easier for businesses to apply and for our staff to really get these moving along? We also heard from businesses that right now our grant programs are pretty hard to access, that we have so many resources scattered among quasi-public agencies and different secretariats. We want to make it easier for you to access those programs. So I know Westborough will know that we did this with our Community One Stop for Growth, where we took 13 grant programs that typically go to municipalities and put it into one grant portal. We're trying to do the same thing on the business side too. So if you all run a business, the goal is that you'll go to this website, tell us kind of what you're up to, what you want to do, and we on the back end will help try to figure that out. So in the meantime, please reach out to our office anytime. I know you guys have a great relationship with Kevin at MOBD, but please talk to us. We want to be helpful. We know our processes aren't super easy. And if any of you are looking to expand and other states are trying to poach you, please call us first and let us make the case, because we'd love to keep you right here in Massachusetts. So thank you so much, and I look forward to the program. Oh my God, that's embarrassing to look at. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Undersecretary Stolba, for your truly inspiring remarks. We appreciate all the work you do to help advance the state's economic development priorities. So before we transition to the awards presentations, I would like to do a big thank you to Westborough TV for collaborating again with us this year to create some incredible videos on each of our award winners. I'm so excited to share these snapshots all with you. So without further interruption, let's get started with the Health and Wellness Award. This award recognizes an exceptional dedication to promoting physical, mental, and emotional well-being through initiative approaches and inspiring others to prioritize their health.
Westborough Tennis and Swim Club is a full-service provider of recreation, swimming, tennis, fitness in the Westborough general area. My name is Justin Lundberg, General Manager of Westborough Tennis and Swim Club. So Westborough Tennis and Swim was started in the early 1970s, so we're actually over 50 years old. It started just as an outdoor tennis club, and from the early 2000s through 2020 or so, the club went through a tremendous expansion. We purchased additional real estate across the street, formed a child care center, expanded our fitness center, and pretty much all of our offerings. Our members primarily come from Westborough and the surrounding towns, and we're really traditionally a local gathering spot, very social. Working with the town of Westborough has been great. We generally don't have an advertising budget. We take what would normally be our advertising budget and put it towards donations to the local community.
The Westborough Tennis and Swim Club's dedication to promoting health and wellness within the Westborough community goes above and beyond. In a world where the importance of physical and mental well-being is increasingly recognized, your commitment to providing a space where individuals can come together to prioritize their health is truly commendable. The wide range of activities offered at the club, along with a friendly and skilled staff, create an environment that fosters physical fitness, social connection, and personal growth.
We'd like to thank the Westborough EDC for a Health and Wellness Award. We've been here for 50 years and we hope to be here for another 50 years. Thanks.
The EDC is pleased to present the Westborough Tennis and Swim Club with the Health and Wellness Award to express our gratitude for the positive influence you have had on the lives of so many. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Westborough Tennis and Swim. Karen, could you please join me to present the award to Westborough Tennis and Swim? Justin, could you and your team please join us up here to receive the award from the EDC and the citations from the legislator? Michael Moore, we can come over here. If you'd like to come in the picture, you also just we'll keep it now. There we go. Great. Up next is our new Downtown Business Award, which recognizes a new and exciting business in our downtown area.
My name is Jack Fidel, owner and operator of Milk Street Gas and Auto. Milk Street Gas and Auto is a family-owned full-service gas and diesel. We offer maintenance repair anywhere from engine changes, rebuilds, transmissions, down to brakes, oil, and tune-ups. We pride ourselves on not taking any appointments, oil changes, brakes done right away. Milk Street Gas and Auto has been open since August 2023. I've been in the business for about 18 years. We have big plans. We just took over 48 Milk Street. We'll be doing heavy repairs, trucks, diesels, and then more to come. Being part of Westborough has been great. The customers welcomed us with open arms. Our doors are always open, so come on in anytime, talk to us, and we'll get you going on the road again.
On behalf of the Westborough Economic Development Committee, I am pleased to congratulate Milk Street Gas and Auto on being the recipient of this year's new Downtown Business Award. Milk Street Gas and Auto offers great hours, competitive prices, and a friendly staff whose quality of work is unmatched.
You know, when this place first opened, I had a little emergency thing and I came here and I met Jack, the owner, and he was all dressed up and everything, and he was just so personable. I was like, oh, this is a really great guy. I wouldn't mind bringing my car to him. And so when I actually brought my car to him, I was having some problems, and I had been here and there, and everybody was charging me an arm and a leg and telling me they fix this, they fix that. And when I brought it to Jack, he just gave me the straight dope on it, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And when he actually fixed it, and I drove away from here and actually didn't give me any more problems, I was like, okay, this is the dude for me.
All of us here at Milk Street Gas and Auto would like to thank the EDC for the Downtown Business Award, and we look forward to keeping you guys on the road.
Welcome to Westborough and our thriving downtown scene. Congratulations on the new Downtown Business Award. We wish you much continued success.
Congratulations to Milk Street Gas and Auto. Todd, could you please join me in presenting the award to Jack and Nicole, who are the co-owners of the business, here to receive their. Jack and your team, please join us up here to receive your award from the EDC and the citations from the legislative rep. This way, Nicole. All right. Okay, on to our next award, the New Development Project. The New Development Project Award, which recognizes a business or developer for the most impactful new construction or redevelopment project in the town of Westborough.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Grossman, President of Grossman Development Group. So Grossman Development Group is a commercial real estate firm locally based, founded by my father, Howard Grossman. We like to say we're a small company but do big things. As a company, we've been looking hard in the local area at opportunities to acquire, opportunities to develop. We purchased Bay State Commons believing we could revitalize this center. We've started about a year ago through improvements to the center, including updated lighting, new sidewalks, better landscaping, better signage, aesthetic improvements that we believe is the first of a few steps to elevate the experience beyond what it is or has been. As an owner, and considering the importance of Bay State Commons in downtown Westborough, we strongly believe it's our responsibility to give back to the community. And over the years, the last couple of years, we've built a terrific relationship, not only with the town, but with organizations related to the town, supporting initiatives, the Arts in the Common, the Halloween Stroll, and we continue to look for opportunities to work with the town, very much a part of our core business. We're very excited about Bay State Commons and what Bay State Commons offers the community. We're even more excited about what's to come. We're thrilled to have the Town of Westborough Multi-Generational Community Center becoming a part of that Bay State Commons experience. We're always looking for ways to add to our tenant mix, and very recently announced the spring opening of Wayback Burgers, as well as an opening of a nonprofit organization called Post 22. And we're very excited to have both of these new tenants joining us at Bay State Commons.
Congratulations to the Grossman Development Group for their successful acquisition and redevelopment of the Bay State Commons, earning them this year's New Development Project Award. We look forward to continued expansion and evolution of the businesses located throughout the property.
On behalf of our entire company, I'd like to thank the EDC for this recognition. It's a true honor, and we very much look forward to working with the town as we bring Bay State Commons into the future.
Fred Leonardo, if you could join me up here along with Howard Grossman, who is the Managing Principal at Grossman Development Group, to receive your award from the EDC and your citations from the legislature. Just to know, and just to say out loud, there'll be time afterwards for pictures, so we can get everyone together afterwards for photos, if anyone wants group photos with their people or anyone else from there. Thank you very much. Next up is the Civic Pride Award. This was one of 2 awards that we actually have voted on by the people of Westborough. We put it out for a vote to the people, and we got over 500 votes this year for the 2 in grand total for the 2 awards, Civic Pride and Hall of Fame. So we'll start with the Civic Pride Award, which recognizes a business or organization that has cultivated a reputation as a strong community partner and friend. The EDC has asked the public to choose the award from a slate of nominees.
Owner-operator of Julio's Liquors. Julio's Liquors is much more than a liquor store. We've been in business for over 50 years, providing a lot of different services to the community, not just selling alcohol. We've grown as the community's grown. We started as a 1,000 square foot store to what we're presently in, 36,000 square feet. We've had a lot of success in the past. We've been named the best liquor store retailer by a bunch of different publications. Matter of fact, we just got named one of the 17 best liquor stores in the United States. The only one in New England, I might add. And it just goes to our pride of being here in Westborough. People don't believe that the best is outside of Boston. The town of Westborough is an unbelievable place to do business. We always believe in giving back. As a matter of fact, some of our products, proceeds from some of our sales, go back to help like the Veterans Food Pantry. We're always looking for different ways to do things that connect us to our community that we live in Westborough. Where else would you want to be?
The Civic Pride Award is a community-selected award given to a local business that exemplifies the values and spirits of Westborough. This achievement is a testament to Julio's unwavering dedication to the town of Westborough and your outstanding support of countless community events. Whether it's sponsoring local initiatives, participating in fundraisers, or simply being a reliable pillar of support, your presence has made a significant and positive impact.
I want to thank the EDC and, more importantly, our customers for voting us for Civic Pride. We take a lot of pride in what we do here and how we're representing our industry.
We celebrate your hard work and commitment to the Westborough shopping scene through this Civic Pride Award. Here's to Julio's Liquors and another 50 years, a shining example of civic pride and community spirit.
Congratulations to Julio's Liquors. Sandy Coker, could you please join me up here with Ryan for his team to receive the EDC Award citation from the legislature. Okay, excellent. Up next, we have the Hall of Fame Award, which aims to celebrate a long-standing business in Westborough and for the indelible markets left on local economies. Like the Civic Pride Award, the EDC asked the public to choose this award winner from a slate of nominees.
Hi, my name is Dave Bagden. I'm the publisher of the Community Advocate newspaper. The Community Advocate is a true community newspaper that's been in existence for 50 years. We service the communities of Westborough, Northborough, Shrewsbury, Southborough, Marlborough, and Grafton. We were formed in 1974 by my dad as the Community Advertiser. At that time, it was a Shopper's Guide newspaper, only advertising. So when I took over the Community Advertiser in 1984, my first goal was to transform it from a Shopper's Guide into an actual newspaper. We hired reporters, we began putting out content in each community, covering the meetings, etc., etc. We also put out a separate edition for Marlborough and Hudson, which are two areas that are also not being serviced by weekly newspapers or daily newspapers, essentially. We also put out the 50 Plus Advocate. It's the longest continuously running senior paper in the nation. And we also publish the Hopkinton Independent, which is 100% circulation of Hopkinton. When it comes to digital offerings, we have a website that has grown exponentially over the last 2 to 3 years, communityadvocate.com. We also are heavily invested in Facebook and Instagram and Twitter because we realize people consume their content in a lot of different ways. So we're out there in every which way. I'm very proud to be part of Westborough and the business community. It's been my career, let's say, to push business development, connecting local businesses with local consumers and all that. So I feel that we're a real conduit for keeping business local and fostering a real positive community atmosphere.
On behalf of the Westborough community and the Economic Development Committee, we extend our congratulations to the Community Advocate on winning the prestigious Hall of Fame Award. This recognition is a testament to the Community Advocate's dedication and commitment to providing exemplary coverage of local events in Westborough and the Metro West region over the past 50 years. Thank you for your long-standing contributions to Westborough's cultural heritage and for being a steadfast champion of our community's stories. And congratulations on the Hall of Fame Award.
I'm so honored in our 50th year to be receiving this award from the EDC, and the fact that it was voted on by the public makes it even sweeter. We're very grateful for the recognition, and we plan to continue doing what we're doing, servicing the town the best way we know how. Thank you.
Again, congratulations to the Community Advocate newspaper. Jenny, could you please join me in bringing this award to Dave Bagdon and his team if they'd like to come up. I don't know who you want to bring with you, but come on up. Once again, I'd like to just say congratulations to all the winners. It's been an honor to be in my position for the last 8 months, and I'm excited to be here. So we're going to move forward with the program, and I'm going to give you a little economic impact for the town of Westborough right now. So good morning, and welcome to the 2023 Westborough Economic Development Committee's Year in Review Awards. It's truly an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the outstanding achievements and contributions made by individuals and organizations in fostering economic growth and prosperity within our beloved town. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the founding members of the Westborough Economic Development Committee, whose vision and dedication laid the groundwork for this remarkable progress we have witnessed over the years. Since its established in 2008, the EDC has remained steadfast in its commitment to promoting business development, supporting existing businesses, and attracting new opportunities to our community. Under the exemplary leadership of Todd Alexander, who has served as the chairperson for 3 consecutive terms, and Sandy Coker, the EDC has achieved remarkable milestones in advancing our economic agenda. In 2023, one of the areas the EDC focused was strengthening its ambassador program to improve our community outreach. With the committee approving a comprehensive job description to facilitate the recruitment of new volunteers, this initiative successfully recruited 4 new EDC ambassadors to complement Bonnie Sullivan and Peter Allen, who have been involved with the EDC from the very beginning. Thank you to all who have given their time over the years and this past year to the EDC. At the heart of our endeavors lies a commitment to nurturing a vibrant community connection. Through initiatives such as the Main Street Trick or Treat, the Westborough Winter Stroll and Winter Lights, we've not only brought joy to our residents, but we've also strengthened the bond between local businesses, municipal offices, and community organizations. If you were downtown during the last year's trick or treat, there were between 500 and 800 kids running around all over the place, and it was such a great day. And for that, to the back of the room, I'll say thank you to the Westborough Police for that day, because they always come through and really help us out and keep everyone safe that day. So thank you very much. But our reach extends beyond Westborough as we actively engage in regional partnerships that amplify our collective impact. The steadfast support of organizations like the 495 Metro West Partnership have been instrumental in securing grants for vital economic development projects. In 2023, we successfully launched Higgy House Books, a pop-up at 57 East Main Street, through a joint grant with the town of Westborough with the coordination of the 495 Partnership. By participating in our regional work groups and advocacy efforts, we uphold the commitment to advancing the interest of not only our town, but the broader region. Another relationship that is stronger than ever is with the Corridor 9 495 Chamber of Commerce. They stand as a pillar of support for our local businesses. Through our collaboration with the Chamber, we celebrate new ventures through ribbon cuttings, forge meaningful connections through many educational and networking events, and advocate for policies that foster a thriving business environment. The synergy between the EDC and this chamber exemplifies our shared dedication to promoting prosperity and innovation in our community. Our partnership with MassEcon is a testament to our commitment to positioning Westborough as a premier destination for business growth in Massachusetts. With the guidance of individuals like Peter Hebert and Bonnie Sullivan, we continue to unlock new opportunities and cultivate relationships that propel our town forward on the path to success. Last week, we were lucky enough to attend the MassEcon Impact Awards, where RACS, Agricultural Hardware, won a statewide award for their impact. They were a year behind us. We gave them the award last year for innovation. So Milk Street Gas and Auto, get ready for next year. We'll have you at the MassEcon's awards there before we know it. It is imperative that we nurture and expand upon these invaluable partnerships, whether collaborating with the Metro West Visitors Bureau, the Mass Office of Business Development, or Mass Development. We remain steadfast in our resolve to leverage every resource at our disposal to drive economic prosperity. As we reflect on the past year, it is evident that our collective efforts have yielded tangible results. From the commencement of several significant construction projects right around this building. If anyone drove up, Boston Lawnmower right next door, and Spectrum Healthcare is putting up their brand new headquarters right up the hill. Established new businesses, also businesses as Coffee and Pie, who was nice enough to supply us with the delicious coffee this morning, the Cold Harbor Brewery, Higgy House Books, and our newest business in town, the Polished Pup, which is right in the arcade building in the middle of downtown Westborough. Westborough continues to thrive as a hub of innovation and opportunity. Looking ahead to the future, the EDC remains unwavering in its commitment to championing economic development and prosperity for all. Whether through the expansion of our Business Assistant Grant Program or our continued support of the Master Plan implementation, we are poised to embrace the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead with optimism and determination. In closing, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the recipients of today's awards. Your dedication and passion serves as a testament to the remarkable spirits of entrepreneurship and innovation that defines our community. Thank you, and may we continue to pave the way towards a brighter tomorrow for the town of Westborough. Thank you. So thank you very much. We're almost done. I'm gonna bring Sandy Coker up in a second to give us our farewell address, but I want to make sure that everyone knows our closing remarks. I just want to make sure that everyone knows there'll be time afterwards. There's coffee, snacks left. Please stay network, make some friends, make some connections, take your pictures. And now, Sandy, if you'd please come up. There's a step on this side, Sandy, if it's easier for you.
Good morning, everyone. Oops. I'm Sandy Coker, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone for taking time out of their day to join us this morning. Special thanks to our elected officials, Michael Moore. I don't think he's here anymore. He's back there. Hi, Michael. Thank you so much for taking that time, and our select board members and members of our police and fire department. Thank you so much. I think it's very important that we take time to really recognize the businesses. There's so much negativity in the world. It's good to get together in the morning and do something positive today. So I really want to thank you for that. Thanks to all of you for coming to celebrate our local economy and our businesses that drive that local economy. Before we close this morning's program, I should probably put my glasses on, I'd like to extend a special thanks to our partners over there at Westborough TV. Karen Henderson and her team invest a ton of time supporting this event, as well as all the events that we have in town. And those videos that they produce are more than we could ever say in a citation or an awards ceremony. So thank you to you and your team so much. Finally, this event would not be possible without our generous sponsors. Thank you again to Avidia Bank. I see Joe Sova over there, Christine McShane taking our great photos today, the Community Advocate, nice job, Dave, Curry Printing, Peter Curry, Kelleher and Sadowski, Todd and his crew, Middlesex Savings, I see her out there, want to wave, Bowden Construction, Release Wellbeing Center, Bowditch Attorneys, Tatnick Book at the Westborough Shopping Center, and of course, Westborough TV. That concludes our program for this morning, but you may notice that we have reserved this room for an additional 30 minutes for you to network and kind of get to know some people in the room. So I encourage you to do all that, shake hands, kiss babies, make some new connections. There's more coffee in the back, like from Coffee and Pie, and just enjoy the time that you have here today. Thanks again for joining, and have a great weekend, everyone.